right. So how about thinking different? How about if we could fill our cars up with water instead of gasoline, petrol, or diesel? We had the Stanley Meyer water car. That would give us some liberty, now wouldn't it? So I'm exposing the truth and the deceivers. You can explore my YouTube channel, which is merely a part of my deep learning AI research library. All actionable information there for you to consider. I'm going to want to go ahead and put my water on. So please bear with me. All right, so hopefully that sound comes through good. And what I'm wanting to do is help you to consider the reality that we're living in. It's rather bizarre, as I'm sure many of you know. And there is so much information that I can't really talk about. So what's the point? How do I do that? Well, I want my profile has some issues apparently, and I've been permanently banned from the X platform for exposing the truth about everything. Isn't that special? Actually, to the world leaders, the parasite class, feeding off of humanity like a big tick on a dog or a deer. And so we don't know what we don't know, and I'm fully aware that the truth isn't based on popular opinion. It's not popular, nor is it an opinion. It's simply the reality of what's actually going on. So it's Super Bowl Sunday. A lot of people are going to be celebrating that, hanging out together. I don't think they're going to have any cardboard cutouts in the stands today. I'm sure they'll fill it up, and we'll see what happens. There's been some talk that there might be some kind of an event. And, oh yeah, do I see popcorn there? Thanks for joining the live stream. What I wanted to let you know, too, is that this live stream on Facebook right now is going to be uploaded to YouTube, Lord willing. That's what I plan to do with it. And possibly to Odyssey. It will be mirrored then, at that point, to Odyssey. Meanwhile, I have to still be guarded to not talk about mentioning words that would get this video taken down, or concepts that are being highly censored at the present time. So you're going to have to read between the lines, and I'm sure you can do that. So on my YouTube channel, I've got over 10,000 videos right now, some of which I've actually created myself. And you can explore through that research library that I've compiled that includes YouTube. It's not limited to YouTube, and certainly doesn't involve much of the X platform, although I have taken content from the X platform and actually loaded it up to my Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars document. Put it in the comment thread. Now, the comment thread on that landing video, known as the Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars document, has over 600 hyperlinks in it. Now, imagine, if you will, if we were to clean and power the world with water, like Stanley Meyer talked about. Could actually do that. There's more energy in a gallon of water than a gallon of gasoline, apparently. And I find that absolutely amazing. So that being said, I want to expose the truth about that. So with Elon Musk first principles kind of thinking. And I know that there are people in the truth movement that don't even want to hear the name of Elon Musk, let alone me trying to reach out and help him not find himself in hell forever. Yeah. Well, I care. I care a lot. I care about doing what God created me to do, the Almighty. So there's a God of this world that is wicked, and there's a battle between good and evil. I'm exposing the whole thing. So how are you going to find the truth out about everything? How are you going to figure that out with the copious amounts of information that is all over the world? Uploaded to the cloud and downloaded to massive data centers and manipulated by algorithms that are remote controlling humanity. Did he just say remote controlling humanity? Absolutely. Yeah, it's gone to another level, and AI is one of the biggest existential threats to humanity. However, combine that with the Almighty who's about to end this show, as far as I understand. The end is near. The end is very near. So the big question I believe is really important to consider is, where will you spend forever and why? And I've been talking about that for a long time. In fact, I was what some of my friends would talk about when I was a teenager, and we would be smoking weed and drinking beer and chasing around, riding dirt bikes and all that. And I would say, hey, if this whole Jesus thing is real, I'm in trouble. I wonder if it's true. I wonder if the Bible is actually true. And then they would say, oh, Bob, you're such a buzzkiller. It's like, well, I was curious. And after a life lived of my own self-effort, including up until 2014, I wanted to know, why was I struggling so much with things I was supposed to be free from? Because I had gone ahead and invited Jesus into my heart, so to speak, and I was baptized and rededicated and struggled so much with the flesh, and I found out why. And that is because that's all I had. I thought I was born again in 1982 until I actually was in 2014. So, big change. Big change. Not only, I had an opportunity to see this life through new eyes. Very different. So let me just flip this around for a moment. Hey there. So right now I'm about ready to cross over the Intracoastal Waterway in the North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina area. And I'm leveraging all the technological tools at my disposal, including the cloud, the World Wide Web, all the interconnectivity of the devices, the cellular, the Wi-Fi, the Starlink. I'll use the whole freaking thing to expose this battle between good and evil, and what the ultimate answer is for you and for me and for everybody else to individually look at this, evaluate the information, and I will guarantee you that it's beyond human capacity to figure it out. Because there are some of the wealthiest people in the world. Call Elon Musk launching people to Mars. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying that space fantasy. I'm exposing it. How about that? I wonder why he banned me from the X platform permanently. Hello. So, is he one of the deceivers? Yeah, absolutely. I used to be one of the deceivers too. Now the purpose of my life is to know and expose the truth about everything. Why would I limit it to just one topic. I've got access to all the information, almost all the information in the world that's currently known and unknown to most. Most are unaware of what it looks like to be walking in their own strength and then to get an upgrade of the Holy Spirit. That's what happened to me. I was born of the Spirit and radically changed. That's why I'm not afraid to live, die, or tell the truth. Makes me a very dangerous man on this battlefield. I was created for such a time as this, and I would say that you are as well. If you're watching and or listening to this, you're here for a reason. So I'm headed towards the ocean right now in the additional Truthmobile, the more economical, reliable Truthmobile. When I'm in the city, I'm getting about 50 miles to the gallon with this. But like I said, imagine, this is where I normally fuel up, imagine if I could fill up with water, like Stanley Meyer talked about. And also, not only could you fill up with water, but to power your house with the energy released from water. Wow. That'd be pretty amazing. Then I wouldn't really have any reason to stop here, because a lot of the low cost, how would I say, the foods and beverages, I'm not interested in. I wanted to show you something really important here, and that is this large generator that's right here. It's massive. It's an Olympian right there in the middle of the view. So I had talked to Frank, the owner of Frank's Ice and Bolanos IGA, years ago about this, when this the ice factory's been here for quite some time, but the Travel Mart is more recent, within the last 5 years, I believe it is. And I wanted to see if he planned on installing a generator, which he did, obviously. I believe that's a natural gas one, and that'll work as long as the pipeline for natural gas continues to work. How about a cyber attack? Here, Klaus Schwab talking about a massive cyber attack that would make COVID-19 look like a mere inconvenience. How about that? Yeah, so it could be a state actor. They can cause the problem. They can hack it themselves, and then create the problem that they want to present the solution for. The Hegelian dialectic. Some might think, well, Robert, you're a flat earther, so yeah, you must be stupid and unscientific. No, I'm not unscientific, and I'm certainly not stupid. I'm born of the Spirit, the Holy Spirit. He knows it all, and He's wanting me to expose it all. So this is an ongoing process. I'll continue to do that. I'll continue to do that. It's pretty awesome. What a responsibility. So rather than trying to please one of the